lot of benefits, good results you can get from repairing old car. Will be better to make car repairing by our hands, and which results you can get.
Patrick's Garage.
You can get a sense of victory when you're doing this repair by our hands, and you get a reward for your repairing process. This is annoying mosquitoes. During repairing process, after you get result, you get self assurance, and you get more confidence, and you get independence from mechanics. You can do all the work by our hands, and as always, will be little disclaimer if you repairing simple old car, not modern cars with a lot of bunch of electronic with these low tensiles piston rings which burns oil all the time, especially they put turbo. This is just violence on the small four cylinders engine. I'm never going to use them. Yes, I'm agreed that more easy to go to repair station, but you go to repair station, you can find mechanic, probably mechanic, you can trust these mechanics, but you avoid this challenge of repairing car by own hands, and you can't get this useful skills of learning something interesting during this process, this fascinating process to repair something by own hands. Not only car, a lot of stuff you can repair. You get experience of repairing something which you like to repairing, and then you can repair something which not so easy to repair when you get experience repairing something simple which you like to repair. And during this process, of course, you save money. You don't want to make our environment more dirty, to send to the junkyard your stuff, and you continue using it if you like it. And more than this, during that trip, you know how your car works, what inside. You can repair this car during the trip by own hands. You have no neediness to towing your car when something wrong during that trip. Maybe this is something easiest to fix, and you can repair it. And this is the real independence from your dealer, which so greedy in the last time. They was so greedy. They want to milk you all the time. When you buy car, when you maintain the car, you should buy only their OEM parts, only their oil, only their coolant, and a lot of stuff. And this is thing that they want to take more money. They want to offer you something what you really not need. What the heck? Why not? They want money. They want to milk you all the time. And you will not afraid to open the hood during that trip and check your engine. During that trip, you can get something maybe difficulties with car if you're not familiar with car. But if you know your car, you check all the corners of your car, and you sure that your car in good working condition all the trip when you go to the long distance on your own car. But why you should go to dealer and give up, even if you don't even try to fix your car? Maybe this is something easy to fix. You're not under obligation to rebuild the engine completely or suspension. Something what can be done with special equipment. And you don't want to calling the dealer to towing away your car when something can go wrong. Yes, sometimes happens that car can't go further. Yes, it was with my car when I worked as a driver that all coolant goes away, and I go to the station and they go around the car a lot of time. They can't find from where coolant goes out. This is just was a water pump, plastic pump. I don't know why they're using plastic pump. Yes, I know there is a lot of honest mechanics and there is a lot of repair stations which we can trust. But more better to be independent from them. I'm not saying that all work you should done by own hands. And this is impossible, especially in modern cars. A lot of areas where you can't understand how it works and you're not under obligation to understand completely how your car works. And probably the thing is, when I was kid, my father bought old car in 1989, and I was impressed how he was pulled into this process of repairing. And my father spent a lot of time with his car. He bought a lot of spare parts, he bought a lot of literature. But probably was just because his father, my grandfather, says to him that will be better to take apart all the car and learn all the parts from which consist your car, and you will be able to repair car by own hands. I don't know, this is probably goes from relatives. Yes, now a lot of guys have opportunity to buy the new car. They spend their time on their work and they make money, so they able to buy new car. And what will be better to find a mechanic you trust and or just repair car by own hands. And probably if they buy a new car, they sold the old one. What they missed out on? More better you spend time with your car and you more attachment to your car. Is this good or bad? I can't say with sureness, but I think that this is healthy for your brain, for your hands to working at the same time by hands and using your brain. This is really healthy, especially for old cars. Benefit. Yes, you can encourage your relatives to help you with car and you spend the time with your relatives. And this is a really good benefit, I think. And probably you can find this is that rusty cars more often, old cars, they rusty, they suffer from rust, especially on the north. So you want to buy car, you buy car from south, and not these cars which goes to the south on the winter. But the thing is that welding also not so annoying process when you buying welding machine and you want to welding, you get welding experience, and this is really fascinating. I remember this time when I arrived from my work, I go to garage and I'm welding car. I'm lying on the floor under the car, and metal drops to my arms, and burned me all the time. Was a really awesome process. All in all, so if you want to learn, if you need knowledge how to repair cars will be better to save old car for these purposes. You can learn how to repair a car. You need to repair a car. You need to to grocery store. You need to go to grocery store. How you can go when your car can't working? You need to working car. So you have to working car. If you're lazy. And probably that's all for today. Thank you so much for your attention.